Hi everybody, my name is Dennis and welcome back to another album review. Today I'm actually going back to the album I reviewed yesterday, that being Bad Habits by NAV. And I gave it a very, very negative review, but we're all human, we all make mistakes. I'm here to admit I got it wrong. I really didn't give this album the chance it deserved, and I grew to really love it. I don't exactly know what, but something just clicked with me. The production hit harder, the vocals felt more powerful, more emotional, and just everything about it seemed so much more grandiose and beautiful. A lot of the production that I originally criticized as being bland and generic, I've come to appreciate more. It's really struck a beautiful chord with me that I just feel like I'm able to move with, and I'm able to enjoy just every minute of it so much. The 47 minutes of this album goes by so quickly. The one song that I did reference as enjoying earlier, To My Grave, I actually love even more now. That's probably one of my favorite tracks on the album, and it's a really, really just a straight banger. I also really liked pretty much all the features on here. Meek Mill, his feature really did grow on me a lot. I really do like his flow now. I think he has a great vocal inflection. And Young Thug, who I originally criticized, especially for his verse at the end of his song Tussin, I've realized that I took that verse way too seriously. It's just meant to be a lighthearted, funny joke, and I've actually grown to be laughing with it instead of laughing at it. I also think that his vocals are really nice. I think that Nav does a really great job with the song as well, just as he's doing with pretty much every song on here. He has a very great voice, very great inflection, and some pretty witty lyrics from time to time that, even though they do cover a very similar topic, they're all very unique in their own way, and it really makes each song stand out as its own beautiful piece. I also really like the song Why You Crying Mama, which was a really beautiful, heartfelt expression to his mom that, even though I initially criticized for it just taking the time to brag about his own wealth once again, I've come to understand a bit more about this song, where not only is his mom concerned about his success, but she's also concerned about drugs and his health, both mentally and physically. And he takes the time to calm her down and say, you know what, I'm okay. Like, you don't have to worry about the pills you found, because I'm getting better, I'm improving myself, and you know what, I have enough success to where I can afford to do that without concern. And he's even able to support her as well, which really shows his love. I thought a lot of the sounds on here really meld together. It's a very cohesive project all the way through. Price on My Head featuring The Weeknd doing a pretty great vocal performance on here with some very raging high falsetto points that are really just a beautiful listen. Again, I loved a lot of the production on here, with Dire Runners, for example, just being a banger. I also really enjoyed the songs Snap and Hold Your Breath being very great tracks as well. And Know Me, the closing track on the album, is such a satisfying finish with its powerful production, strong vocal performances, and just really a graceful, beautiful sound all the way through. And I really got to the point where there is not a single track on here that I don't absolutely love. They all have their own unique performances. They all have their own unique voice. They all have something to contribute. The features are amazing. The production is spot on at the very least. If anything, I think the production is an improvement on many of the sounds we're so used to hearing. It takes so many familiar sounds and it puts a new, interesting spin on them that I think is nothing short of revolutionary to the music genre. And this is really just a phenomenal album through and through. I think Nav really is coming into his own. He's becoming a really amazing artist, and I am really looking forward to see what he has to do in the future. Again, even all the tracks that I absolutely despised at first have really grown on me. Vicodin being the big one that grew on me, where initially I stated how it felt scummy, how it felt almost sleazy, but I now have come to understand more of how he's helping this girl out. He's contributing to her because he knows that she's in a worse place than he is, and he's trying to be humble and give back to his community, give back to those who are in really great need. And it really shows the beauty and kindness at his heart. And even though he is getting something out of it in return, that's not his focus. His focus is that she's happy, is that she's cared for. It's that she gets to live her life the way that he knows that she deserves. That was probably one of, and debatably, my favorite track on the album now. I also really love the production on that song. I also like the various instruments used throughout here. Many of the heavy bass lines, even some pianos from time to time, and the synthesizers used all really meld together really well on every single track. Again, he's really coming into his own and becoming a really great, revolutionary, and boundary-pushing artist. This is definitely one of the best rap records I've heard in a very, very long time. And I am shameful of my previous distaste of it. I'm feeling a strong 9 to a 10 on here. Definitely check it out. One of the best rap projects in the game right now. NAV, Bad Habits. Be sure to check it out. Do not tell me how wrong my opinion is, because if you don't appreciate the beauty in this album, you just need to listen to it again. Give it that chance it deserves, because it is a grower. It may sound horrible at first, but it's not. You just need to give it its chance to be beautiful. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this review. Be sure to check out the other videos on my channel, and even look at my old review on this, because even though I disagree with pretty much everything I said on there now, I still think it's interesting to see how opinions change even over a very short time period. So, again, my name is Dennis, and I'll see you in the next review.